Oh yeah. I'm Jesse Archer, discovering the weird and wonderful down under. And this is Queen and Country, Australia. Here's what I love about festivals, and why I'll cross the planet to go to one. It's where people are most open, most generous, and most fun.
I found a nice guy today.
And
I had to go meet the breeder. So, oh my God, can you imagine? We got lines for that.
Are you ready to see some naked men, Casino?
take, for instance, the Mr. Beef competition, a charity event set up to give the local boys of Casino their time in the Beef Week spotlight. I thought I'd come along and do my part for charity. Contestant number 3 of the Beef Week Queen competition this year is the feisty and fantastic Zoe Griffiths. Zoe's the only city girl up for selection, but there's no doubting her enthusiasm for all things farm and beef. Let's hope she gets that message across to the judges.
I decided to enter because Beef Week's just been such a big part of my life ever since I was a child. As I said, I grew up here. Beef Week was what I look forward to every year. Apart from Christmas, it was the most amazing thing.
While all she wants to do is soak up everything Beef Week, Zoe's university exams happen to fall smack in the middle of this year's festival. So I've traveled to the nearby city of Lismore to give Zoe a break from the books. Zoe!
Hi Jesse, how are you?
How are you?
Good to see you. I was a bit of a wild child.
Tell us.
I was a bit of a feminist in my young days, so I did call a couple of teachers sexist, and I did speak up for a few people when I probably shouldn't have said anything.
Mm-hmm. Bit of an opinionated girl.
I was definitely opinionated. I think that was the main thing said at my parent-teacher interviews. Mm-hmm. I had a very strong point of view.
So strong was Zoe's point of view that when her school decided not to teach A Midsummer Night's Dream, Zoe paid a visit to the principal.
Tell me about Shakespeare.
Unfortunately, my class didn't want to do it as a book, as a proper book for year 11 and 12, so I did Shakespeare myself.
All on your own?
All on my own.
The only girl in Casino to study Shakespeare.
At Southern Cross University, Zoe has a lot of friends who share her love of Shakespeare, but very few who share her love of beef. She's got classes full of very opinionated vegetarians, as if there were any other kind.
I guess coming here from Casino and going to class with people here, do they perceive you differently?
I think so. Casino's always been known as the cow town, so I think people kind of have a little giggle, especially, you know, when you go for Beef Week Queen, it's, oh, you're going to be the cow queen, or, you know, Casino are such little country bumpkins. They have Beef Week every year. Mm-hmm. But no, I think...
You wear that badge with pride.
I do wear that badge with pride. I mean, you've got to be proud of where you come from. And
if Zoe does win the title of Beef Week Queen, she'd like to use it to inspire other people to take great literature and great education out to kids in rural and remote parts of Australia.
Those are beautiful nails.
I know.
What color is that?
But before she gets into all that, she's got to serve 500 kilos of meat at breakfast with the butchers. Zoe's mom, Sally, she's come along to help.
Mm-hmm. And the queens are helping to
yeah, the queens are just up there.
Serve.
They're serving sausages and steak to the crowd.
Now, I don't eat beef.
What?
But I will for you today.
How do you not eat meat?
No, I eat meat. I just, yeah, I'm sort of a flexitarian.
How do you come to Beef Week and not eat beef?
I knew I was going to get this from you. Let's go.
Jesse, just what is this?
Personally, I don't want to eat anything I wouldn't be able to kill myself. So fish and chicken, yeah, I could do it.
I see you're up at 6
Cows, yeah, no.
That one's for Jesse.
Oh, thank you, my love.
But Zoe is such a temptress.
Thank you, my love.
There you go.
Get some red meat into you, Jesse.
We have to do a cheers.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers, moo.
Get some
All right,
red
off
meat
you
in
go.
No, it's great.
How you all going?
Good. Stand up.
Hey, buddy, give me a kiss.
You remember me.
I stayed up most of the night worried about getting up before dawn to eat sausages and steak. But Zoe, she was up all night for another reason.
Well, you have an interest in beef week, but you're writing an essay saying that you shouldn't eat meat.
I am writing an essay saying that you shouldn't eat meat.
And you wrote that last night.
I wrote that last night at about 2 o'clock in the morning.
And you woke up at 6 a.m. to come eat beef.
5 a.m.
5 a.m. to eat beef. Got to put your face on, of course.
I know, you gotta, I gotta get this ready.
This doesn't just happen.
I don't wake up like this. It's the money shot. It's the money.
Writing a university assignment against eating beef is as difficult for Zoe as eating sausages is for me.
Very limited sleep, but she's doing okay.
But with a mom like Sally, who just changed gears and became a teacher after over 20 years as a hairdresser, it's not difficult to see where Zoe finds her inspiration.
Well, I think that's great about education, to open up your mind and sort of see things from a different perspective and
I think,
argue for them, even if you don't believe them.
And I think she'll have to do that a lot when she's a teacher. So it's good to put herself on both sides to realise that, not everyone enjoys beef and the process of beef, but at the same time, that's been such a major part of our lives, and the industry has actually been able to allow us to live in this town, to support my children going to school. So she realises that it is important to us as well. So
Zoe might be the dark horse of this competition, but then again, she did manage to make me eat cow.
She's hard on the outside. Your mom says she's hard on the outside.
Let's not underestimate her.
Well, let's test that one.
Look, I really like this one.
Up next on Queen and Country.
Do you know what I know about you, Ashley?
What?
You love a sunset.
I do, and that catches my eye straight away because it's a sunset.
We meet Casino's artistic accountant, Ashley Little,
Don't you think it looks really scary?
and also get cultural and creative.
She didn't miss the balls, though. Like, whoa.